there, and welcome to It's All Geek to Me, the pop culture chat show where we talk to other geeks about geek-related things. Happy Star Wars Day. It is May the 4th. We are live. We're live on YouTube and our Facebook page. If you want to join in, give us a little message and we'll put you on the chat live. But I'm not here on my own because that'd be shit. Nobody wants to watch that. So I've got some other geeks from here ready to meet the other geeks this evening. Let's bring them out in no particular order, apart from the one I bring them out. So we've got Natalie Smeaton.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm all right. How are you? Are you all right?
Do you know what? I've properly missed this.
I know.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Let's not mess about. Let's get Gary out as well. Come on, Gary.
Sorry.
There we go. We have all missed this. We haven't done it for quite a while, so we're trying to get back to it. We're going to see how this one goes. If it's terrible, we'll ever do it again, and we'll obviously get it back. We've got some comments already. Bobby's here.
Hey,
Bobby.
Bobby.
Nice to see you, Bobby.
Oh, Bobby!
Happy Star Wars Day, Bobby. And we've got
Good to see you, Bobby. Hey, Mandy.
There we go. Hello. Welcome to the show. Right, that's the end of the show. We've got stuff to catch up on. Obviously, it is Star Wars Day, so we'll have some Star Wars centric stuff and see, as always, where we talk, where the chat takes us, basically where we end
Hey,
up.
I've got some questions. Gary's got some questions. I'm ready
got
to go.
Questions. You just fire away if you want to do a question. What we're talking about.
Well, it's all Star Wars related, but I don't know whether you want to talk about your news for We miss you too, Bobby.
Bobby,
We miss you too, Bobby. In your little rain hood on your profile. We missed you. The other geeks we should mention, actually, Rich and Nath are here. Now, Rich is meant to be coming on, but he's running late because he's stuck at work, so he might join us. It'd be nice if he joins us. It makes it a bit more symmetrical, doesn't it? The view. And Nathan, his missus, is about to have a baby any minute, so...
Literally, like,
so congratulations
doing it right
and all
now.
that. But yeah, she could be pushing out. That's what doctors say, isn't it? Pushing one out. No, that's something else.
No, I think it also relates to birth. You're all right.
Yeah. So Star Wars, obviously Star Wars Day, Return of the Jedi were just back in the cinemas. Did anybody get a chance to go watch it?
No.
I didn't. I haven't been to the cinema for 6 months.
Oh. Do you know things are on streaming so quick though now, aren't they? You think,
yeah,
I'll give that one a miss. I'll watch Ant-Man on streaming. You know,
I tell you what, I did want to go see, and I missed it. And I haven't missed it. I think it's still in some cinemas. That new Renfield film with Nicolas Cage and Nicholas Hoult, and Gary's eating himself.
Gary, you froze on a weird position. It was good.
You did.
It was good. Right, I need to remember how to put. We haven't been here for so long. I need to try and remember how to share the things on here. So let me just.
I believe in you.
Keep talking.
Use the Force.
Right. So Star Wars Celebration was the other month, and they announced basically everything that was coming out. So I'm going to share this first of all. Let's have a look at this. This will be old news to some people. You see, they'll be like, "Where have you been, guys? You're so slow on all this stuff." Yeah, Star Wars release schedule. Here we go. Let's have a look at this. If it'll come up.
Here we are.
Here we go. So. All the stuff there, I think, is Disney Plus on the top bit, and then I tried to do a PowerPoint and pointed it didn't work. Can't see my hand; it's in camera. And then we've got the Star Wars movies under there. So we've got May the 4th today. Obviously, this stuff's come out. Young Jedi Adventures. I'm not that bothered about animated stuff myself.
Do you know what though? I think they do good animated stuff.
Yeah,
I've never been disappointed with the animated stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's not as exciting as the films, but it's always solid. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You like animation, don't you, Gary?
Yeah, of course.
Thanks for that. Don't go too in depth.
He's poorly. He's got a virus.
I know he's poorly. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm glad you're here because we're dropping off like flies. We lost Gittins and Nathan tonight. So for the first one back as well. So this Visions thing. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is where they give it to different animators. So that might be worth checking out. And I think Aardman Animation are doing one. If you know Wallace.
That would be so good.
Wallace and Gromit people. It must be all on now, is it? You can watch all that. Maybe I'll check that out and see.
Yeah, it must have launched today, that, yeah.
Yeah, and Young Jedi Adventure, I don't know what that is. But it's Disney Plus, so...
It's Disney Junior, so I would imagine that's not up your street.
Bobby's not having any of it. Films all the way.
Go on, Bobby.
We're going to watch Disney Plus. He refuses. We've got this Ahsoka Season 1 as well. I've got the trailer for that. We'll have a watch of that in a minute. Get banned from YouTube. after it flags us. Skeleton Crew season 1. That's the thing with Jude Law, I think.
I don't know much about that.
It looks like it's kind of a kids show. He's training up kids by the look of it, and they've got a ragtag crew, a bit like Goonies, maybe.
Oh my God, love Goonies. Goonies never die.
Maybe, but we'll see. And then Andor season 2, which did you see the first Andor?
No,
I've started watching it.
Oh, it's great. I liked it. I really enjoyed it. Yeah. I won't spoil it.
Do recommend, Gary.
It is good. It delves into all the all the Imperial, all the inner workings of the Imperials, which we haven't really seen before. So I thought that was quite good, and quite cohesive in a way. So just rewatching Obi-Wan.
What was that little click? What did that mean?
Did you see Obi-Wan?
I didn't see Obi-Wan because I didn't hear great things about Obi-Wan.
I mean, there's a bit where, some of the stuff to get these actors by, and you think, is that the best you could do? The silliest bit was where he was hiding young Leia under his coat, and there's like this giant. Have you seen it, Gary?
No.
He's hiding her under his coat and walking through this Imperial base, as if they can't see he's got someone under his coat. It's very odd, very odd. And even the little lass who played her, she was at the Star Wars celebration, and they did an interview, and she even went, "What that all about? Look ridiculous." She don't talk like that, but it did.
I kind of wish.
Bobby, look at this. So Jedi Survivor came out the other day. So this is the sequel to Jedi Fallen Order game. Fallen Over.
Jedi's Fallen Over.
Jedi Fallen Over. That's the last one.
Survivor.
You what, Gary?
Is that like the show Survivor, but with Jedis?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly what it is. And
I watched that.
Yes.
I watched that.
But the first game was good, but you need a high-end gaming console to play it, or a PC that can play games.
You need to be Bobby's mate. That's what you need to be.
Mr. PS5 there, look, a bit of a show off. Can't all get PS5s, Bobby.
Don't listen to him, Bobby. Somebody's just jealous. It's all right, Bobby.
You can't get them. You can't get them.
No, they're hard to buy out there. Yeah.
Yeah. They're like Jedi shit to get hold of. So that's that. But then we've got the movies that were announced. So these 3 movies. Now I've got a little. Let me get my other. I've got another document. I've got a better document with more. No, that's not what I'm doing. What have I done? Told you a new back.
Wow.
Oh, wait a minute.
This is a great document.
Wait, I've got it. Wait, I'm bringing it up.
It's a document about screaming into the void. I think that one.
You're doing well. Keep talking.
Yeah, it's a good document.
So my question for you both. Never mind.
Go on. Ask us a question before we get into this. Go on. What have you got?
When do you guys feel the Force? Like, is there a moment in your day that you really feel it?
Oh yeah.
When I'm parking my car.
Right.
Sometimes it's just perfect. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't know, I did that, but that's got to have been supernatural, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Parking my car. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Giving my cat her injection twice a day because she's like, you're not sticking that in me, and I'm like, I am.
Jedi mind trick.
Jedi mind trick. This isn't the syringe you're looking at, and then she's like, oh, and I go, that. Yeah.
That's good. What about when you go through a supermarket door? And,
Yes.
Everybody does that, don't they?
No, just you.
Just a little, and if there's loads of people about, you just go. I see it's solely there, bomb.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
And
yeah.
What about you, Gary?
When do I feel the Force most?
I was going to say something rude, innit? Clearly.
Sometimes when I watch It's All Geek to Me, that's when I feel the Force inside.
Please tell me you've got some pants on.
Tune in next week to find out if Gary has pants or not.
Oh, God. Right, let's get on to these films. So they announced 3 films all set in different time periods of Star Wars, which is quite an interesting idea. Whether any of these will get made or not is another matter, because they announce stuff all the time and it never gets made. So we've got shall we just read this? Untitled James Mangold Project.
Dawn of the Jedi. 25,000 years before anything we've seen.
Yeah, so this is like
25,000.
like the start of everything. It's the start of origins of the Force itself.
It's just a bunch of cavemen
with a rock instead of a lightsaber.
Yeah,
Throws it in.
Just a floating rock.
Yeah, I mean, the first Jedi. It says so. Investigate the oranges and the oranges. What's tonight? Oranges of the Force. It's gonna. It's got an orange lightsaber.
Yeah. No other citrus fruits are involved.
But Mangold, as we know, very good. Mangold, as we know, he's the director of the new Indiana Jones film. So,
which looks mint.
I have got the trailer later for that as well. We've
so excited.
Everybody's seen it, but we'll watch that later as well.
Yeah, we will.
We've got to try and get a channel thing tonight. You know, a band.
Absolutely.
For advertising for them. I don't understand this banning thing. Universal can still piss off. They banned us from showing Uncle Buck slides, if you remember.
Oh,
you'll never forgive them, will you?
How dare they?
Never forgive them.
No, they've shat on the memory of John Candy there. Nobody does that.
Them bridges.
Nobody does that. But anyway, I won't go on about that. So that'll be that'll be an interesting one, I think, if it gets made. I reckon it'll only get made if Indiana Jones 5 does well.
And well, looking at that trailer, it's going to do well, right? Come on.
Well, hopefully, but
absolutely,
we'll see. Untitled Dave Filoni. So Dave Filoni, as we know, is the guy who, is the Clone Wars cartoon series and all that, and Mandalorian and everything. So that might be interesting. This one is set shows that he's involved in a major event in the New Republic era of Star Wars timeline. So this is going on from Mandalorian and the Ahsoka series. So it'll be all that tied together, I would think.
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Did you guys see Mandalorian? Did you watch season 3?
I haven't seen season 3 yet.
No. You, Gary?
No.
Bloody hell, you haven't watched all.
I was moving.
No, it was very moving. Anyway, we'll talk about that then. Bobby's put Timothy Zahn Star Wars books are good. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They're very good. Timothy Zahn, do you know who that is, you guys?
I don't know who that is. No, sorry.
So he wrote some Star Wars books. Basically, one of the first things that ever came out that were to deal with Luke and Leia. He wrote these Star Wars books. There were 3 dealing with this guy called Grand Admiral Thrawn, who's going to be in the Ahsoka series, basically. So they dip into all that. But there were 3 books, and they were really good, and they dealt with cloning and everything. It actually had clones of the Emperor, if I remember correctly. I haven't read them for years. But I do remember the names. The first book was called Heir to the Empire. The second book was called Dark Force Rising, and the third book was called The Last Command. So there you go.
Well, there you go. I've learned something new today.
Yeah. So that's that. And then he wrote some more books as well after that, but everybody remembers them ones. So, yeah. But it does look like they're dipping into all the expanded universe stuff, which they actually said they weren't going to have as canon. So, who knows?
They've not really got anywhere else to go, have they? Because they've been a bit hit and miss with the actual universe. So,
yeah. There've been a lot of miss.
Yes. Yes. Anyway. Tiny hit, many miss.
And then the weirdest one of all that was announced was Daisy Ridley walked on stage and said they're doing another film set, as it says here, set 15 years after Rise of Skywalker with Daisy Ridley in it.
So would this be Star Wars 10?
Well, this is the thing. They've not announced it as Star Wars 10. So it's really odd. It's like, and loads of people online, and you watch all stuff, they're saying this is just like, it ain't going to happen. It was just something to keep people at bay and keep them happy while they're... So they announce this stuff, and loads of stuff don't get made. So
interesting.
This is, it's a strange one, is that one. But it's going to be, she's training up new Jedis, obviously, or she's already trained up 15 years after that. So I don't know. I mean, why didn't they wait 15 years to make it? She's not look any different, is she? But anyway, Bobby, classics. Yep, you're right, Bobby. Yeah, classics and books. So let's get rid of this now. We don't need that, do we? There we go. That was that for the news from the Star Wars Celebration. We have got. Should we watch the Ahsoka trailer next? Should we do?
Yeah, go on. Yeah,
let's break it up. Let's watch a trailer. I might have to pause it as we go because obviously we don't want to get banned, do we?
Yeah, do what you got to do.
I'll do it. Let's put it on.
I'm glad you can remember how to do these things. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, it's not over yet. One of them's going to go south. This will probably be too loud when it starts. I'll have to pull the volume down really quick. Here we go.
Something's coming. Something dark. I sense it.
Let me just pause it there. So
Wow.
I don't know if we have to keep pausing it for the strikes,
I don't know, but
copyright strikes, but try not to.
I'm already excited.
Yeah, I think
all I kept on thinking of coming. It's Rich Gittins.
For some, war. For others, power.
So these are all the characters out there from the cartoon, the Rebels cartoon, the crew of the ship, the Ghost. I say I haven't watched that stuff. I do know who they are though, which is. But the funny thing is, you've got to have watched a lot of the stuff, haven't you? All the cartoons and that before you can watch these. Else you'll be like, who the hell's this?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
But anyway,
The special effects are so good.
Special effects.
They're so good.
Yeah, it's been a game changer since they've got this screen thing and this volume thing that they can put everything on. So it really is. Let's keep going a bit.
It's been a while. Things have changed. I started hearing whispers about Thrawn's return as heir to the Empire. We have to prepare for the worst. The Jedi fell a long time ago. There aren't many left.
Perhaps it is time to begin again.
So August for that.
I think that looks really good.
Yeah, there's a few. An interesting thing. It showed the what's her name, the Mon Mothma. You know, the person who was in Andor. You haven't seen Andor though, have you?
No.
The rebel leader lady, which is interesting because that's set after Return of the Jedi, isn't it? And she was in Return of the Jedi, but played by a different actress. So they've actually got the actress who plays her in Andor to play her, and Rogue One to play her in that. Which, yeah, that's really interesting because she'd be as old as she would be in Return of the Jedi, if not older.
Yeah.
That's a bit confusing. I might be wrong about that. I don't know. Yeah,
it's a bit of a weird timeline thing, if not.
Yeah, it is. It is a bit strange. Bobby says, looks good.
It does look good. You're right, Bobby. Yeah.
I'll go through comments. Went to cinema with my 23-year-old nephew to see Super Mario Bros. Was amazing, well impressed. I've not seen it yet, but, you know.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
It's supposed to be good. Although Seth Rogen's voicing Donkey Kong as a stoner. So.
Yeah.
I like her. Mandy, I'm going to the cinema on Saturday to watch Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Oh, yeah, it's out. Is it out tomorrow, that?
I think it's out. Is it out now? Sure, it's out now.
We'll get our man to look at that. Can you look? There's nobody there. We ain't got anybody to do that. We've got nobody to do that. We'll have a look. I'll Google that. I want to know when it's out.
I'm sure it's out now.
I'm off to watch it now.
Bye-bye.
I want to see it. I want to see it. It's had mixed reviews on it, but we'll see. Defo War. Defo watching.
Nah.
I think
Nice.
Did you type that wrong, Bobby, and then change your mind? Good. So yeah, I think it'll be good. Ahsoka. Who knows?
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah.
It's all right.
Looks like one of the better Star Wars series.
Well, sorry.
Looks like one of the better Star Wars series that's going out.
Yes. Yeah.
You're
I
right.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I think you might be right. We'll see, though. We'll see.
Yeah.
Proof of the puddings in the watching of the Star Wars shows, I say.
They do now.
They do now. What other news have we got? Oh, I'll tell you what's been doing the rounds. Carry on Star Wars videos. Now, for Gary, as our American correspondent, do you know what Carry On is, Gary? You do?
Carry On? Like, Carry On.
No, there's a British comedy series called Carry On, basically, and it's a set of films that was what do you call it? Like a what's the word I'm looking for?
Repertory
cast.
Yeah.
It's a group of the same actors.
Same cast all the time. Yeah. And
somebody did a Star Wars video that's got clips with all the voices out there, but to you it would mean nothing. But I do have it to play.
Oh my God, I haven't seen that. I'd like to see that.
You want to watch it?
Is it Morecambe and Wise?
Is it what?
Morecambe and Wise? No, it'll never be as good as Morecambe and Wise.
That's Morecambe and Wise.
Yes, that is.
That is Morecambe and Wise. Let's have a look at this then. So, where is it? Fucking hell. And the stuff. Carry On. This one's called Carry On Up the Death Star. Ready. Are you ready for this? But there's different ones. If you look on YouTube, I'll just grab this.
I knew I shouldn't have eaten those radishes. Oh, hello.
Very well done. These are all...
Do you know, I haven't done this since I was in the army.
Obviously, these are all lines from the comedy films, Gary. Yeah.
Yes.
Disgusting.
It's no good, sir. I can't get any sense out of her.
Leave it to me. I know how to handle this baggage. Now, look here.
We know very well you're a member of Big Dick's gang.
Of course, stone to clothes. What's he talking about? You're a bloody dead loss.
How dare you?
We have ways of making you talk.
You couldn't help a dog find a bloody lamppost.
That's it!
Yes, I'll get him in a second. I am the greatest. Oh, I beg pardon. Thought I was back in the game then.
Copyright strike for that.
Had a good day? Not bad. Got drunk at lunchtime. I went to a strip club and finished up in bed with a popsy.
Oh, look. There's a hole in his tent flap.
Yes, the goat ate its way in last year.
Oh, yes, I remember. He was after your bedding.
Yes, that's right. He even left a deposit on it.
Oh, poor Peter. We had a good laugh about that, though, didn't we?
Yes, you did, didn't you?
Well, Peter, I've been thinking we ought to try Devon again this year. We had such a marvellous time there last time.
I was wondering if possibly, you know, just once, we might go abroad somewhere.
Oh, don't be silly, Peter. You mark my words, you'll die under canvas.
That's what I'm afraid of.
We mustn't forget to take a good supply of toilet paper this time. You know what happened last year?
Yes, we had nothing to write to your mother on.
Excuse me, sir, but my friend and I, we're doing spot diagnosis, and I was wondering if you could help me. Now, I'd say you've got hemorrhoids, and he thinks it's a slip disc. Now, could you tell us?
Let me see now. You thought it was a slip disc. I'm afraid you were wrong. And you thought it was hemorrhoids.
That's right.
I'm afraid you were wrong.
Well, what then?
As a matter of fact, I thought I was going to break wind. I'm afraid I was wrong.
Like he's nearly finished.
What about that, then? What?
Good evening. Oh, hi. Oh, what a lovely looking hair.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Fun. What's that?
It's a genuine Roman helmet.
Oh, isn't it? Looks more like an old tin hat with the rim knocked off.
Yeah, well, you're not an archaeologist, are you?
Yes, well, now look, I'm getting reports that the showers aren't working properly.
Don't ask me, I never use them.
Well, that's obvious.
He is an archaeologist.
Good evening.
Yeah.
I'm Dr. Kilmore.
And about time, too, I may say. If this is the National Health Service, take me back to the leeches.
Well, I'm sorry if I've kept you waiting, Mr. Francis Bigger. Wait a minute, that rings a bell. You must be that chap who goes round saying that doctors and medicine are unnecessary.
Well, I didn't exactly say that. You see, I deal with the mind.
Of course, yes.
You see, if one thinks that nothing will happen to one, nothing will.
What went wrong?
Well, I must have stopped thinking for the moment.
Think you'll be able to sleep all right?
Oh, yes, of course. You've been a real comfort.
Well, I'll give you a local jab to kill the pain if you'll just turn over again,
Turn
please.
over, turn here, turn there. I wish I'd never come here in the first place. Oh, get out of it.
That's the last bit.
I'll have your bleeding heads for this.
Why, sire, what is wrong? Is not this mating successful?
Successful? As far as the Queen is concerned, I've had it.
Oh, well, it's all right then.
Will you shut up and listen? She has got to go.
But this need not be a serious problem, sire.
You know the Queen, sire, never on time for anything.
Well, this is the last time she'll keep me waiting, I promise you.
Yes, indeed, sire. Unless she's late for her own funeral.
Oh, no.
Frying tonight!
There you go. How good's that?
That's fantastic.
Some of it fits in so well.
It does, doesn't it? I'd literally never. I didn't even know they were doing those.
Yeah, there's some other ones online on YouTube, but I thought that was the best one of the bunch. But there you go.
I liked it. Thought it was very funny.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. Yeah. So that's that. What else we got? I've got let me see. Lego, as Nath always likes to do his Lego sections.
He does. Where is he though? Eh?
I know he's not here. So I've got. Let me try and get these images up. Where are we?
So, Chris, as you and the audience knows, you do a lot of impressions.
Yes, Gary.
Can you do an impression for me of Paul McCartney getting a let's see, let's do Paul
In
McCartney
a column of what?
Let's do it. Can you do an impression of Paul McCartney getting hemorrhoid cream?
Paul McCartney getting. I don't really do Paul McCartney. Oh, I'd like to get some hemorrhoid cream.
Yes.
Could I have some hemorrhoid cream? Depends where he's buying it from. You know what I mean? I forgot my wallet. Crap.
That went a bit Dr. Evil at the end with the mouth.
I forgot my wallet. Right.
Can you do Obi-Wan Kenobi getting a prostate exam?
Yes. Oh.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Oh. Use the force. Don't force it. How? Did you want young Obi or old? That was old Obi, you know.
Yeah.
I'm impressed that you can do the both of them.
Well, yeah, it's Hugh McGregor, isn't it? Just just do it younger. Try the guys. The boy is dangerous. They all sense it. Why can't you? That's
Nice.
episode 1, Obi-Wan.
Nice.
There you go.
I can take a leave, you and McGregor.
I love that you could do him younger.
It's very impressive.
Yes.
Delayed response. Yeah. Right, I've got. Let me show you. Hang on. Let me get this for you. Wait a minute. It's raining. It's raining. Oh, it's raining outside.
Is that Rich?
Yeah, Richie's here, everybody. Here he is.
Yeah, there he is. So Lego have done this new X-Wing fighter. $239. That is. I must have gone on the American site.
What?
So this is for you.
Legos
This is
are
for you, Gary.
insanely expensive.
Yeah. Look at that.
How big is that?
Well, you can see the little figure. Can you see the little figure there on the stand? So it's massive. It is big.
Oh,
That is a lot of money, though, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Wowzers.
But I don't know whether Nathan would be getting these things, you see. But
Well, he's got a new baby literally on its way, so
yeah, can't get these.
can't afford that now. No.
Where's
It's all nappies.
I've got another one as well. Hang on. Oh, now I nearly logged off. That's not what I wanted to do. Wait a minute. Take that one out. No, that's the same one. Oh, we're doing so well.
You know what?
Not
I'm
been on
very
here for a while.
impressed. Exactly. I'm impressed to see you've not been about for a bit. Richard's settling down now, so we're all right.
yes.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Return of the Jedi. Obviously, they brought these out as well for the 40th anniversary.
Oh,
you
they're
got
cool.
Throne Room. That's $99. How much is that? How much is that in our money? That's what, 80 quid?
I don't know. I don't know what the exchange rate is, but I think they're cool. Both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. Endor Speeder Bike Chase. Would you buy any of those yourselves?
Do you know what? I quite like that throne room diorama. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Don't really. Yeah. Oh, they brought because we haven't been on this show for so long. You forget everything we've missed. So they obviously brought out the Indiana Jones Lego as well, didn't they?
Did you get any?
No. They brought 3 sets out. So might be worth picking up. Might be worth picking up. Investment is Lego, isn't it now? You know.
Yeah, right.
It's true. It's true. Yeah. Well, didn't you nearly go for a job just because it was a manager of Lego and you'd have got 50% off?
50% discount. Imagine what you could get. You'd be getting it all, wouldn't you? You'd be putting it all away. You go, I'll have that Millennium Falcon that's 650 quid. Not for me, 325. Put it in the back.
Get it in the back. Get it on eBay in 5 years' time.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so what else have I got for you? Let me see what else we got. Don't know. Have we got any more Star Wars related questions?
I've got a few actually. Do we agree that the opening of Star Wars, which is actually the 4th one, but was the first one, is the most iconic opening of a film of all time?
Maybe so. Yes.
Is there a more iconic start to a film? Can you think of them?
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, good shout. It is a good shout. Yeah, I'd actually say maybe that does that top Star Wars.
It's different. It's different. One's in space and one's in the jungle.
I guess when you first, imagine yourself in cinema when Star Wars first came out as well, and that ship came over in 1977. That was nothing like they'd ever seen before. They were like, shit.
Yeah.
So I can imagine at the time it'd have been like, wow. Nothing's come close since, has it, really?
I'm trying to rack my brain. Is the opening scene where the girl in Jaws, where the girl gets shredded before the actual beginning credits? Because that's pretty intense. If it is,
yeah,
I'm trying to remember.
I think the credits are just start straight away.
Oh, did I? I can't remember.
I think so.
I'm too scared to watch Jaws again.
Do you know what? You just remind me of Jaws. This book here, I got the updated version the other day. I didn't have the updated one. The Jaws log. It's one of the best books on filmmaking ever. It's like behind the scenes. The guy. It's like a diary of the making of the film. But it's really good. It's like a load of filmmakers use this as like the filmmaking Bible. So get yourself a copy.
I'll do what I want.
You don't have to, But
not bossing me.
I like to do my little book thing, but it's not Star Wars.
It's not Star Wars.
But I've got
Yeah, you do you like your film books, you don't you?
Got the Star Wars joke book to hand though. If we want a quick joke,
yeah, go on, tell us a joke.
What section do you want? There's all sections. There's like Han Solo, Yoda, Tatooine. They're all sectioned off.
A bit of Yoda.
Yoda, is it there?
Yeah,
yes.
Give us some Yoda jokes.
12. Are you ready? There's not that many on page. What's green and shoots jam at you?
Rich Kittens.
Yes. Yoda eating a donut. Yoda hasn't been taking on any new students on Dagobah. He says he's swamped at work. If you're just joining us, welcome to Star Wars, all day Star Wars on Star Wars FM. Why shouldn't you ask to borrow money from Yoda?
I don't know.
Don't know. He's always a little short.
Wow.
These are great. Oh, somebody's even wrote "bah ha ha ha," so you meant to laugh at that.
Yeah,
Right.
To
I did.
instruct you, if it's like a studio audience. Why is the Force like duct tape?
I don't know.
Do you know, Gary? It has a light side, a dark side, and it binds the galaxy together.
Yeah, that's shit. I didn't like that one.
More Star Wars jokes in it.
Mate, you ended it on a bad joke.
I know.
Yeah.
A better one.
Give us a
Write it
Han
down.
Solo joke.
Han Solo joke. Let's have a look. Here we go. What do you call a smuggler who has been frozen in carbonite?
I don't know.
No. A hardened criminal.
Yeah, we'll take that one. You can finish. That's good. Yeah, yeah,
No, right, finish that one.
yeah.
Good. Okay. What else we got? Let's see. See what else we got. Oh yes, Rich wanted us to put this up. We were going to talk about it, I think, but there's a trailer. A lot of people
Rich
doing
isn't
these.
here.
I know. So,
Yeah, screw Rich.
so,
Yeah.
um,
Screw what he wants. He's not here.
yeah, a lot of people have been doing these Wes Anderson trailers. Have you heard about this? So putting films like I think it's AI generated in it, all this stuff, the stuff that's going to take over and kill us all, obviously.
Oh my god, have you seen the trailer for the new Wes Anderson Asteroid City?
Yes.
No.
Oh, sexy. It looks so good.
It does a good film. It does a good trailer. It does a good job.
Great cast. Great cast.
So the one that Rich wanted us to show was this Star Wars version, basically.
Oh.
So let's watch this. Are you ready for this?
I'm so ready.
Always ready. We were born ready. Me and Gary. We
That's
came
right.
Far,
ready.
far away.
Oh, why did it? Wait a minute.
In a galaxy far, far away, prepare for a reboot like never before. This summer, Wes Anderson brings you a side of the Star Wars universe you've never seen before, the Galactic Menagerie. Join this ragtag crew of unlikely heroes as they navigate the absurdity of the cosmos, challenge the Empire, and redefine what it means to be a rebel.
Our mission is simple. We steal the Emperor's artifact, save the galaxy, and maybe find ourselves along the way.
For this mission, we'll need lightsaber, blaster, thermal detonator, paper airplanes, spare parts, and R2-D2.
With a star-studded ensemble featuring the galaxy's most eccentric cast, the Galactic Menagerie is the most delightfully offbeat Star Wars adventure yet. Starring Timothée Chalamet, Scarlett Johansson, Edward Norton, Bill Murray, Jeff Goldblum, William Dafoe, Adrian Brody, and Owen Wilson.
Wow.
Coming to theaters this summer, may the Force be with you.
I would pay all day to see that. That's brilliant.
They should fund it and make it that.
I'd pay a good amount of money to see that.
Yeah. So I don't know if it was made by AI or what. I don't know what went on with it. Gittins were going to talk about it though, but because he's not here, can't say. Oh.
Frankly, you don't know what's made by Gary. Might be made by AI right now because,
exactly.
frankly, we just don't know anymore.
Well, he's not said too many rude things tonight, so I thought, you know, who knows? But that's it for the the trailers. That's all the Star Wars related stuff, really. So I don't know if you want. What's your favourite Star Wars movie? While we're talking Star Wars,
it's got to be the first one, hasn't it? It's got to be Star Wars. It's got to be. I won't hear anything else. Yeah.
Empire Strikes Back. I like them all as one.
Oh, do you like when you say you like them all as one though? I
just can't choose. Although
the whole collective.
No, the original trilogy.
Ah.
Let's get that straight, definitely. No, I just remember going to see them all at once. You know, when Return of the Jedi came out, went to see a screening with them all, and it was magical.
Was it beautiful?
It was beautiful. Although I wasn't always as a fan of Return of the Jedi, but as time's gone on, I've appreciated that a bit more. That one, I don't know why.
Yeah. Why? What didn't you like about it to start with?
Just I thought it were always the weaker of the three original films. I don't know why.
I mean, it's got probably the most iconic line from Star Wars in it.
Which one? Yub Nub.
Well, there's several actually. Is that also the one where Han Solo is the "I love you, I know" line?
That's Empire Strikes Back.
Is that Empire Strikes Back?
Then say it again in Return of the Jedi to each other. You're like,
yeah. Stop milking it.
Speaking of Ewoks.
Yes.
How do you make a stir fry on Endor? With an Ewok.
Oh.
More jokes later.
Oh, Lord.
No more jokes later. So that's that, yeah. I don't know what else. Well, I've got some other trailers, but not for Star Wars. Come on, what were you going to say?
No, I was going to say that I had written down one more question.
Yes.
And that was, would you rather be in the Star Wars universe and have the Force, or would you rather be in the Harry Potter universe and be able to be a wizard?
Star Wars.
Harry Potter.
Oh, Star Wars for Chris, Harry Potter for Gary.
Yeah.
Why?
You've got the Force in the Star Wars universe, so basically you're a Jedi.
Well, you could be a Jedi or you could be a Sith. I'm not going to judge anyone's choices.
I like the fact that you'd be able to just fly around all over the place, go see a lot of different stuff.
You mean in space?
But if you think about it, you could do the same things a Jedi does with a wand.
Yeah, but you're limited to, can't go jet off somewhere, can you? Well, you could on your Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, the broom.
The broom. I mean, I think Gary would use his powers for evil, so maybe I should do that as well and stop him. I feel like.
Would you? So that's a good point, actually. Gary, would you be a Death Eater? And Chris, would you be a Jedi or would you be a Sith?
I'd be a Hufflepuff.
Fair enough.
I'd be. You've got to be a Jedi, haven't you? You've got to be.
You'd be a Jedi.
Unless you went a bit nuts and went, it's quite good, all this power in it, and like started frying people. I mean, as we know, they don't die either because Emperor came back, didn't he?
Exactly. Yeah.
I could so see Chris with a hood and just.
Yeah.
Just zapping everything. I need me toast well done.
Yeah. Who'd win in a fight between the Emperor and your mum? That's what I want to know. Mums win every time, right? Anyone's mum. Mums win every time.
Mums win every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if the Emperor had a mum. Never gets talked about.
Surely there was somebody like washing his cloaks, making him tea when he got back from frying people.
Yeah, they need to do that as well at films, don't they? All right, if you could make a Star Wars film right now, what would you make? There you go. That's for our audience as well, if they're still watching. What would you make?
Easy. Brokeback Ewok.
Night on Endor when it gets a bit.
Yep.
Yup. Who would play Ewoks, Gary? Who'd be inside the suits?
William Dafoe.
Nice.
And it would have to be William Dafoe and Harrison Ford.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well done for getting them both.
Yeah, we need range for gay Ewoks.
Yeah, you do.
Good.
Yeah.
Brought back Ewok. There you go. You're there first. What about you, Nat? What would you do?
Yeah, you do. See, I mean, I'm always going to be a big fan of Princess Leia, right? Queen, icon, superstar, amazing. So it'd be quite nice to actually just have a standalone film about her, some part of her life, maybe. I don't know. Get Jeff Goldblum in it because he's really good and I like him and he's funny. Maybe a dinosaur. I don't know if we can do a crossover. Yeah, but Princess Leia
doing karaoke.
Yeah. I want to see her drunk. I want to see her filling in the taxis. I want, you know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah. Throwing up on the sidewalk. All that.
Yeah. What about you, Chris?
I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it. I just asked the question. I'd make a 9-hour art house film about a bantha walking across the desert.
Really? Would he be like black and white?
Yeah. Grain scratches, 9 hours long. And it just cuts off at the just when you think it's about to get somewhere, you see something frame at side and it just cuts off.
And would there be any narration or words? No, nothing.
No music. No. You'd maybe hear a bit of wind at some point. We just lost a viewer for my idea. We did. We're grasping at straws now. We're hanging on. Fred. And you know what you have to do when that happens? Jabba the Hutt jokes. Here we go.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. I'm not even reading this one. I will do. Jabba's on a seafood diet. He sees food, he eats it. I mean, come on. What is Jabba the Hutt's middle name?
They're not even trying anymore.
No,
they're not even trying.
They should be ashamed of themselves.
I feel like you should go to a pub or bar and go up to a girl and be like, I know you've heard pickup lines, but how about some jokes?
On Star Wars Day, do it.
Yeah.
Go to pub. Hey! But just have them down so you memorize them.
Yeah.
Hey, what do Gamorreans... Oh, no, not that. How do Gamorreans write secret messages with invisible oink? I mean, you've got to assume the person he's telling that to knows what a Gamorrean is.
Tell you what, though.
I think you would.
Yeah.
You would get so many women.
Yeah. Knickers would hit the floor, Chris.
They would. Especially with what do Sith Lords have to wear on Dagobah?
Don't know.
Darth Vader's.
I actually quite like that one.
Well, have we got any more Star Wars related content?
Yes, we have the question of all questions.
Go on.
I've been saving this because it's such a good question, and we need an answer. Finally, after 40 years, did Han Solo shoot first?
He did in the original version.
Yes.
But not in the other ones. He's getting closer every time they bring another one out, though. Because at one point they both shot same time, and then it were a little bit before.
Why change it?
Because George Lucas decided he didn't want him shooting him in cold blood, didn't he? But it was, I don't know, it's one of them ones.
It didn't seem that cold to me. He was
cold blood. It was threatening him. He was going to kill him. Yeah.
I think Han Solo is a secret Jedi, and Han Solo felt that he was going to kill him with his Jedi powers.
Ooh.
You think Han's a Jedi?
I think he could be, for sure.
They've all got the Force, haven't they? It's only how many?
You see, it's interesting this because it does tie in a little bit to the sort of other universes, like for instance, the Stephen King universe, for instance, with The Shining. People have various degrees of Shining. Some people can't use it at all, but lots of his books, there are people who have a bit of The Shining, and maybe the Force is the same. Maybe. You just don't know. Yeah, maybe Han does have even if it's just an instinct.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, you might be right. Right, should we talk? Let's talk other films a minute then. We've done it. That's pretty much the Star Wars stuff, I think, all caught up on.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah.
We've got. So, have you seen the trailer for The Flash?
No.
Yes.
Right. Let's watch this. Let's watch this. Let's watch the trailer, and then we'll talk about it. Then you can talk about it. We'll get a strike anyway for Star Wars things, I think. So we'll probably get one for this. Oh.
I lost my parents. That pain made me who I am. I spent a lifetime trying to right the wrongs of the past. As if fighting crime would bring my parents back. You actually did it.
I can't imagine what you've been through.
I love you, Monkey.
You lost both parents in one day.
Barry! Call 911 now! I went back in time to save my parents. But instead, I completely broke the universe.
If you went back and changed the past, this world must die. You changed the future.
Do you know what this symbol stands for? It means hope, right? I will help you fight Zod.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
I have to undo what I did.
These scars we have make us who we are. I'm not meant to go back and fix them. Don't let your tragedy define you.
What did you do?
No matter what we do, we're not going to be able to fix this. No! Nobody dies!
You're strapped to your parachutes.
Where's yours?
Oh, that looks sexy, doesn't it?
Looks good, yeah.
So good.
I think, I mean, the reason people are going to go watch it is for Michael Keaton back as Batman.
Keaton,
Innit?
yeah.
It's not. I mean, that Ezra Miller is like, they're just gone batshit crazy. It's like, don't know so much about them in news.
It's nice to see a good DC film that looks absolutely going to it's going to smash it out of the park. I've got to say, from the reputation that we've had from other DC films, but that does look really good.
Yeah. Do you think though they show too much in trailers? I think this whole time when watching new trailers, I think you show the entire movie really, and it's like they didn't used to, they used to the trailer would come out, it got you wanting to see the film, but it didn't kind of show you exactly. I mean, the shots in there where you think, well, that must be the end of the movie. So,
and the most exciting parts.
Yeah.
I know they want people to go watch it, but they literally could have gone, Michael Keaton is back as Batman in big letters and just left it at that.
Yeah.
And because I haven't watched the last couple of Batman films because there's only so much Batman I'm bothered about, to be honest. So I haven't watched the last couple. Didn't watch not Ben Affleck's. What's his name? I don't know why I'm saying. I know MB's Ben Affleck, isn't it?
Yeah, it was Ben Affleck.
Yeah, Ben Affleck. I didn't watch his, and I didn't watch Robert Pattinson's. But I'll go see that. I'll watch that one. Yeah.
I saw the Pattinson one. I thought it was all right, but he wasn't particularly did it as Batman or Bruce Wayne. I was just like, it was a decent movie, but I don't know. It's not really. I don't know. What we got? Michael Keaton will always be Beetlejuice.
Yeah. What's happening with the Beetlejuice?
There's a new one in there. They've announced it finally. Yeah. So there's not really. I don't think there's any pictures or all, but
he's back, isn't he? And I believe Lydia Dietz is going to be back. Yeah.
Yeah, I think. I mean, it's been a long time. It's the time to bring all this stuff out, though. They seem to be doing all these sequels and everything. Now they're like, "Oh, let's bring one out." It's only been 45 years since these. Let's do it. They'll be doing Gone with the Wind 2 soon. Like, you know what? It's time. Wizard of Oz 2. Oh, they did that. Return to Oz, didn't they? Wizard of Oz 2. Return to Oz 2. You should call it that.
Is it what film from your childhood have they not done a sequel to that you would go
Goonies
watch?
2.
Three Ninjas.
Three Ninjas. They did do a Three Ninjas 2, didn't they?
Well, they did. They haven't done one in like 20-something years.
All right. 33 Ninjas. 20 years later, they've got another 30 Ninjas.
Yes.
There you go. Or 30 years later.
Do you know what? I think I would have said the Goonies as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Richard just sent a message saying it'll be 30 minutes. I don't think we got that kind of time.
Rich, shut up, Rich.
I don't think we got that kind of time, Rich, to wait for you. We're running out of material. Unless
we're on fumes.
Just call Morecambe and Wise.
This is a joke about the Empire, apparently.
Right.
Rebel traitors have hijacked an Imperial soap delivery. They made a clean getaway.
Okay.
You're not allowed to joke about the Empire. They'll arrest you and we'll never see you again.
I mean, if we run out of total everything, I'll read all that.
Yeah. It looks like you could colour that in, actually. There you go.
I'll do a live colouring in.
Has any of our two viewers seen the Renfield movie yet? I'm desperate to see it.
Has anybody? We'll ask them. Has anybody seen Renfield? We don't know. We'll find out.
Have you seen the trailer, Gary?
Yes, I have.
Oh, it just looks brilliant.
Oh, I did see. I'll tell you what I did see. I saw the Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, is he good?
Do you know what? I enjoyed it. Do you know why? Because it rarely happens in films. They actually did some interesting stuff in it. It wasn't just run-of-the-mill crap like half of the things. It actually was. They actually had somebody, whoever wrote it, I don't know who wrote it, they had some good ideas for some like little set pieces, and it's quite funny. Chris Pine's good as always. I always like him. It's, you know, we've had Mandy said, "What's a Renfield?" That's the
Oh, Mandy, let me tell you. So, okay, Renfield was a character from Dracula, the book, who was Dracula's first servant. Yeah. So the film is Nicolas Cage as Dracula and Nicholas Hoult as Renfield. But Renfield is essentially Dracula's servant. In the original book, he goes crazy, ends up in a mental institution, and he's eating insects. But they've put a really nice twist on it in the film where the insects he eats give him superpowers, and they're a gift from Dracula as long as he keeps bringing in victims. But it's like set in modern times, and he just doesn't want to work for him anymore, but he doesn't know how to tell him. And he falls in love with a cop, and he doesn't know how to tell her who he works for. And it just looks absolutely bloody brilliant. And it's a shame we don't have a trailer lined up, actually.
I know. I'm trying to download it quickly. I might not be able to download it in time. Unless I can't. I don't know. Can we show?
Well, we have a half an hour.
We got half an hour. We'll watch. Oh, there you go. You don't need to play the trailer because you've sold it to her. There you go.
Honestly, Mandy, it looks very funny. Nicolas Cage is his usual wonderful self. There's these really nice set pieces where he's at a support group for people with toxic bosses, where he's talking through like trying to decide to leave him. Check out the trailer on YouTube. It looks very good. Yeah.
It does look good. I don't know if it is any good, but we'll see. I think it's
I've not heard any bad reviews about it.
It's mixed.
That's it. I've not heard anyone say don't go see it.
But we'll see. What other movie news? Must be other stuff.
I still love
oh my god!
Impression of Obi-Wan getting a prostate exam. Oh,
I mean, it's over that now, Gary.
Can we see the Indiana Jones trailer, please?
Oh yes. Oh. Why not? Let's do it. You ready? I'm not because I can't find it. Hang on. Somewhere. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Absolutely.
Let's do it. I'll just play it. It doesn't matter if we get a strike. Nobody watches this channel anyway.
I'm retiring.
Well, in that case, what are we drinking?
Same for the goddaughter.
Dad told me you found something on a train during the war. A dial that could change the course of history.
Why are you chasing the thing that drove your father crazy? Don't move.
We need to get out of here. Stop! Sorry.
Helena! Dr. Jones, get him. Hitler made mistakes, and with this, I will correct them all. You stole it. Then you stole it.
And then I stole it. It's called capitalism.
This way! Fasten your seatbelt. There might be some turbulence.
You've taken your chances, made your mistakes, and now a final triumph.
Give him hell, Indiana Jones! A few times in my life I've seen things. I've been tortured with voodoo. Been shot 9 times, including once by your father. Sorry! But I've been looking for this all my life.
There we go.
That's the indie we know. Come on.
30th of June, although over here, Gary, sorry, 2 days earlier, 28th of June.
It looks like they're going to revisit some of the old sets from the other movies.
Well, it starts off in the obviously World War II, and then the skip forward, don't they?
Yeah.
CGI is.
You saw the giant rock.
Yeah, there was a rolling boulder.
Yeah.
Boulder. Yeah.
That wasn't the same thing. That's just another trap.
The de-aging though looks fantastic.
Oh
Does look good, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, once it's in motion, it'll be all right as well. You know, 'cause sometimes you watch this stuff and go, ooh. I mean, that when they did the Mandalorian, though, Luke were in it again. You know, after the Book of Boba Fett one, it were in. Did you see that with the?
Yeah.
I mean, that looks spectacular, didn't it? Really, you know. I think they're going to work towards a Star Wars film with all CGI characters with them three in it again. I think that's where it's heading. I mean, they've clearly scanned Harrison Ford now as well, haven't they? They've got him in the computer.
Yeah.
So,
and what are your opinions on that? Because a lot of people have been like, "Oh, what's the future for actors?
Do you know
People
what?
can make what they want."
I always think, so long as it's a good idea and the script's good and everything, why not? Because some of these people aren't going to do those films again. You know, I mean, Harrison Ford will not do another Star Wars thing now. I think he's totally done with it. So if they give him some money and go, we're going to make this film, and it's kind of, I guess it's only like doing voiceover for animation, isn't it? In a way, it's only like an animated movie if you look at it like that.
I feel like as long as they're alive and they get permission, then that's fine. I don't understand. Like if you died, I don't see.
Well, the estate gives the permission. Like Carrie Fisher, her daughter gave permission to use the
unused footage. And...
Yeah, the Skywalker, Rise of Skywalker. I think she gave the permission to do that, but I don't know. I mean, again, I think they'd have to, if they do it in a good. You'd hope that if somebody came to the house and went, "We've got this idea. We want Carrie Fisher's likeness in it," to a daughter, and they went, "Here's the script." They'll let her read the script, and if she likes it, then go for it. But it's if they start using them for all loads of crap in it, it just dilutes everything, as we know.
Yeah.
Star Wars is in big trouble in a way. You know, they're making so much stuff. Marvel as well, for that matter. You know.
Yeah, Marvel's losing its sparkle.
I've got to say, I don't know if you've seen it. I watched that Ant-Man film. And
do you know what I haven't?
There's this, what's he called, Murdoch. This character, they've all been going nuts about it. Have you seen it, Gary?
No, I haven't.
Well, this character Murdoch is like, I don't know if you know, but it's like a head with like mechanical arms and legs. It floats around. I know very little about Marvel comics, so if I'm getting this wrong, don't shoot me. But it's in all the comics and everything, but it's always been like this alien-looking thing. And it's in, spoilers, Ant-Man, but it just looks like somebody's CGI'd it in like a half a day, and they've gone, "Oh, that'll do." It looks like they've crushed a head into it. Weird, really bad and off. But you watch the movie and go, "Is that the best they could do?" It's always odd.
It's so weird, isn't it? Because when you look at something like Marvelous for Kids, when you look at something like, do you remember all the hoo-ha when Oliver Reed was essentially CGI'd into Gladiator because he passed away?
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "Oh my God, this is amazing." And it didn't look perfect, but it was fine. And look how far it's come now. It's bonkers. Sorry, Rich is getting really frisky. Rich is just showing you his bottom. Just move that.
Doesn't he always?
Yeah, when you become Rich's friend, he gets his ass out.
Yeah.
I'll just keep that down. You don't need to see that. Shame.
What were you saying before?
Just Oliver Reed and like how far things have come. Because what Gladiator was.
Yeah.
How many years ago is Gladiator now? There's a
2000.
Gladiator 2 coming.
Well, yeah. I mean, I once read the script for Gladiator 2, but hopefully it's not the same one. A script was online for Gladiator 2, and it was about it basically. I don't know which Wolverine film it is, but they go through years and years of like war and stuff, and it shows him all through because he don't die, obviously. It was like that. He was going through all these battles, Gladiator, because he's immortal.
Yeah.
So it went through all the time periods until it was up to a certain point, and then the story started there. But I don't know. I mean, I haven't read too much about this new one, but we'll see. They've cast somebody on. I can't remember who said.
I can't remember either. I know I read about it recently, but I'm interested. I did like Gladiator, so I'm interested. Yeah. And based on an actual Roman emperor who was absolutely nuts. Commodus was real, so was his sister. And Commodus did actually fight as a gladiator in the Colosseum and was like absolutely disgraced, and that's why he was killed, basically. as an emperor and like disposed. But true story.
Mm.
Mm.
We got Mandy said that I was in a film with Mick Jagger.
Mandy, explain.
Yeah, that needs an extra comment.
Oh, which
Also,
film?
yes, Phoebe Waller-Bridge. She's fantastic. I need to know about that film now, Mandy, please.
Yeah, we'll wait on that one. So yeah, it's an interesting point. All this CGI of people and you know de-aging and all that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you could go make a film, that's the question, I guess. In it, what would you pick to de-age somebody to make another one of? I think we've talked about this before. I seem to remember us talking about this before.
That's a really good question.
I'd do. I'd straight away. I'd CGI John Candy.
I knew you were going to say that.
I'd play Dr. Frankenstein and there'd be a Planes, Trains and Automobiles 2. I'd do it. Uncle Buck 2. I'd go mad. I'd get them all. Great Outdoors 2.
You'd go nuts, wouldn't you?
Who's Harry Crumb 2? They'd all be coming out. All of them. You won't stop me.
I would love to de-age Bill Murray a little bit and make some new films with him.
All right.
As like the wisecracking Ghostbusters, Groundhog Day Bill Murray, not the grumpy Bill Murray we've got now. Yeah.
Actually, that's news. Ghostbusters, and they've released some set pictures. If you haven't seen these, a bit of a spoiler, but they've got the guy. What's he called? William Atherton, who was in the first one, the Pencil Dick guy. You know what he says?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they saw it. There were a photo of him on filming in London for it. New Ghostbusters. I'm like, oh, hey up! Look who's here.
Hey up, beauties! How are you all? You all okay?
Gosh.
Yeah, we're just finishing the show.
That's fine. I've come with some breaking news for you all.
Oh,
are you pregnant?
Go on.
Close, because at 5:09 today, Nathan and Joe had another little boy.
Oh, that's nice.
And as it is Star Wars Day, his name is Sydney Benjamin, after Ben Kenobi.
Oh,
nice.
Congratulations,
Oh.
and Joe. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm sure they're watching.
Yes.
Congratulations. They can watch it later. They can watch this bit later.
To Sydney Benjamin.
Yeah,
Sydney Benjamin. That's an interesting name. Sydney Benjamin.
Yeah. I was going to say, as it's Star Wars Day,
Chewbacca.
Sydney.
Jabba Benjamin.
Jabba Benjamin, yeah. Jar Jar Benjamin. Yeah.
Well, actually,
Jar Jar.
If you shorten the name, right? So you got Sydney, so it could be Sid Ben. No, Sid Ben Webb. And it sounds a bit Jedi, doesn't it?
Yeah, Sid Ben Webb.
Sid Ben Webb.
Yeah.
Qui-Gon Jinn. Sid Ben Webb.
Yeah, Sid Ben Jeb.
Yeah.
Jeb, Sid Ben Jeb, Sid Ben Webb.
Yeah, we'll work on it. How are you doing? Earlier.
Very well, thanks. Sorry I'm so late tonight, guys. I got into a meeting at work, but you don't want to hear about that sort of stuff.
No, we don't. So thanks.
No, absolutely. But you all doing well? We all okay?
Do you know what,
Yes.
Rich, you've missed so much. We've seen some incredible trailers. We've heard some really good jokes, and we've posed the really difficult questions.
Tell him a joke.
We've asked the questions that other channels don't.
Go on then.
The ones that are too scared to ask. Things like, would you rather have Jedi powers in the Star Wars universe or be a wizard in the Harry Potter universe?
Wizard in the Harry Potter universe.
Oh, so Gary said that too.
That's what I said, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Nobody asked you, Nat. What I assume it's Harry Potter for you as well.
Do you know what? Actually, this is tricky because I do love Harry Potter, but I do love my Star Wars.
Oh, I thought, okay, yeah.
But I think I'll go for Harry Potter. Yeah, sorry, Chris.
I just think the powers are more defined in Harry Potter. The spells for certain things, whereas I'm not really sure what the extremes of having the Force. Yeah,
Seems
I'm
to
not
be
sure.
A lot more people go mad with the Force.
That's true. It seems to be a lot of pushing and pulling things.
I forgot to put the banners up earlier. Look.
Oh.
Have you shown them the Wes Anderson?
Yes, we did that. We waited as long as we could.
No, I get it. I totally get it. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? How incredible is that? I love the Ewoks in it. The Ewoks are absolutely, they're cute as hell.
Yeah, so good. I loved it.
How are you, Gary? I was listening to the show a little bit. You got a little bit of a husky voice. Have you been shouting? Have you been to a baseball game and been shouting?
No, I've had a virus for a few days. But I said, you know what, virus or not, I need to be on here.
Well, well, it's a good job you were. Otherwise, it would have just been Chris talking at Nat about Star Wars for ages.
Yeah, and reading jokes.
Chris, I would like if you blessed Rich Gittins with your impression of Obi-Wan Kenobi getting a prostate exam.
Oh, I don't know if I can do it again.
I heard it. I heard
it.
You heard it. Say,
can't do it again.
It's like not too much force. Yeah, I liked it. That was good. I appreciated that.
I will read you another Star Wars, Joe.
Yeah.
Where do you take a sick Tauntaun? To a hospital.
Oh
my lord.
Oh god.
Rich, I'm going to pose the question to you that I posed to these two as well.
Yes, I will.
Absolutely. I'll set a date. Perfect. Cool. Other than that, is the beginning of Star Wars 4 the most iconic opening to a movie ever?
Well, again, I did listen to this bit. I've had you on in the background while I've been getting my stuff ready. I agree with Gary that Raiders is probably a more iconic.
Why don't you just marry Gary?
Because it rhymes.
How do you know we haven't?
I'll have some Harry. I'll have some Harry Carey when I marry Gary. Bond films, but they are all kind of.
Spy Who Loved Me.
Spy Who Loved Me.
That is a good opening.
I'm surprised you didn't think of that, Chris.
No, you brought that up now, haven't you?
How about the opening for Shrek?
I can't remember how that opens.
It comes out of the toilet, doesn't it?
Yes, he does. And I'm a believer of plays.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. It's not iconic, but it's good.
Are you
start of Ghostbusters?
Yeah. When you start going into it, you're right.
Well, when you first posed the question, I thought of Back to the Future, but actually, it's not a massively iconic introduction scene. Back to the Future, but Ghostbusters definitely is.
Yeah,
we did I know it's a Star Wars show, but we did all 4 Ghostbusters films over the weekend on the bank holiday.
Nice.
And do you know what was really weird? And this is going to infuriate Chris. The one, actually, after watching all 4 of them, the one we enjoyed the most was Ghostbusters 2016.
Don't infuriate me. You like what you want.
Just makes you question our friendship. I do appreciate that as well.
Think what you on about?
Yeah, no, I don't know. It was just a really fun film. You know, we did the first 3. We did 1 and 2, then Afterlife, and then we watched 2016. And
did you watch the extended cut of 2016?
No, we didn't.
Oh, you need to get that if you love it. Even more jokes when he's doing that logo thing, you know, like the.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it goes on for a good 20 minutes. Now that's iconic. I've just looked on Google. 25 best opening scenes in movies. Are you ready? This is what they said.
Nice.
Number 1, Inglourious Bastards. They've picked. It's good, but it's the thing.
Pulp Fiction. Sorry.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction is an iconic opening scene, though.
That's true. Yeah.
Number 2, Raiders of the Lost Ark. They picked. Number 3, Once Upon a Time in the West. Number 4, 2001: A Space Odyssey.
I can't remember the beginning of that.
Yeah.
5, The Dark Knight. This list is shit, isn't it? Hang on. Oh no, Reservoir Dogs is before any Pulp Fiction. Yeah. Mission Impossible 3. What? No, fuck this.
No, wrong.
Not wrong. Anymore.
I know that Quentin Tarantino can be divisive and controversial, but he makes some fucking cool movies. Excuse my language, doesn't he?
Does.
Yeah.
He does.
Right.
Kill Bill.
All right, here we go then. Let's reverse it. What's the best end scene of a film?
2001: Space Odyssey. No, I can feel.
Oh, Ghostbusters. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
It's a good shout.
I love this town.
Raiders of the Lost Ark again wins, doesn't it? Because of the crate thing with the warehouse.
That's
got
true.
Top men
That's
working on it.
true. That's true. That's a really good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Although end of Star Wars, you got them all, haven't you? Throne Room and Star
Oh,
Wars.
you know what?
Yeah, it's too
I
hard.
love the end of Step Brothers.
I haven't seen Step Brothers yet.
No, you've not seen Step Brothers. What is
I keep
wrong with
seeing
you?
it on Netflix and going, nah.
You know what?
Honestly, it's so good.
I've said it before on this show. Say it again. I've said it plenty of times. If you've got steam burgeon in your film, you're on a winner.
Okay.
Watch Step Brothers. It is the best John C. Reilly, Will Ferrell vehicle.
Steam version.
Cool. Yeah, all right. We'll give it a go. So, yeah, definitely.
All right. Good. Have you seen Ant-Man, Rich?
No. I mean, yeah. What, the latest one?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I was thinking about this, about Star Wars as well. I feel like there's a bit of an oversaturation of saturation.
It was a word. What you said, it was fine. I think
saturation of Star Wars films, and I didn't think there would be for Marvel, but yeah, there is Marvel as well. I mean, I watch Ant-Man because I like Ant-Man, you know. But I was disappointed with the last Spider-Man. I was disappointed with Doctor Strange. I really loved.
You're disappointed with Spider-Man? With the
little bit, yeah, a little bit. The first one is by far the best three, and I'd even go as far as to say Civil War, where it's first introduced, is one of the best sort of showings of Spider-Man in the MCU.
I think the only Marvel movie I'm looking forward to in the future is Deadpool 3, frankly.
I want to see Guardians. I do want to see Guardians, but
now Guardians is the one that I'm into the least. I don't know. I don't know what it is about them. I mean, they're right. They're fun films, but I'm not into them. I don't like get drawn in as much as I do with some of the others. But I love Mandalorian though. Well, I know we're talking about oversaturation of Star Wars. I love
the third one.
Yeah, loved it.
These two aren't seen it yet.
See, Nathan Webby was saying that he finds Mandalorian weird because he feels like it doesn't really go anywhere and it jumps around quite a lot. But I kind of really like that about it. It's got the nostalgic feeling of like a Sunday afternoon watching like the Xena Warrior Princess series or like A-Team or something like that, where you've got characters that that you've met along the way. And I mean, obviously with Mandalorian, there is a fairly loose sort of narrative arc through the series. But it's just got that thing where he's plumped into a situation where he has to help a bunch of people, and then it kind of moves the story forward a little bit in that end sequence. And I've really enjoyed it. I think they're great.
Got a message. Get into Guardians.
Yeah, I should do, Mandy. Hi, Mandy, by the way. I absolutely should do. I will watch it, and I do watch them, but it's like, if I'm going on Disney, I'm like, I'm going to watch a Marvel film. It's very rarely a Guardians one that I'll put on.
We watched the trailer of The Flash earlier, which is the first DC film I've been excited about for a while.
Yeah.
Who's directing it?
Wes Anderson.
I don't even know. Who's directing it?
Crispin Glover.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I'll be
Crispin Glover,
I'd be interested in seeing that. I'm going to be interested to see what they do with the DC universe. I mean, they've had some really good, sort of one-offs. But
I like Birds of Prey. I thought Birds of Prey was good.
I don't know if I've seen Birds of Prey.
It was good. It was a better Harley Quinn movie than the Suicide Squad ones.
Do you know what? I quite like the Suicide Squad films. They were fun.
Well, if you like them, you'll like Birds of Prey. Ewan McGregor's the bad guy. Margot Robbie's back, obviously. It's very good. Highly recommend.
Ah, Ewan McGregor, though.
I know. I said that earlier. He can be hit and miss, but he's hitting this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still prefer him on Long Way Round.
Yeah.
Right. Have you seen all of the Long Way
my
Round?
age, Charlie.
Oh, God. Twice. Happened twice. Just be more careful, you clumsy bastards. Wear goggles.
Yeah. I've got petrol at my age, Charlie, again.
And Charlie and the producer always end up sort of rubbing up the wrong way against each other. They always ended up falling out. It was, the last one, though, on the electric bikes was rubbish.
I didn't see it last one.
I watched it.
I'm pure season 1.
Have any of you seen, very loosely related to Star Wars, seen Shrinking on Apple TV?
Yes.
No.
Oh, it's got Harrison Ford in it.
Yeah.
It is fun. Did you enjoy it, Lummy?
I'll tell you what, I haven't seen all of it. I've seen about 5 episodes. How many is it? So I haven't finished it yet. But it was good.
Yeah.
I thought different for him. Good.
Yeah, we loved it. He is clearly having a ball playing this role, playing himself. Basically, he plays a cantankerous, eccentric man. It's him.
He's himself, yeah.
Yeah. But they've just they've said they're doing a second series. So
all right.
So he's going to be in it for that as well.
Psychiatrist, so it's Jason Segel in it.
Yeah.
Who I'm not really that bothered about usually, but we're all right.
He's brilliant in this. It's awesome. It's basically he has his wife has passed away a year before, and he's a psychiatrist, and he's really struggling. He doesn't know how to deal with it.
So he time travels back to save up. No.
Yeah, and that's it. Yeah, no, and basically he's ignored his 16-year-old daughter, who's basically been brought up by the next door neighbours, and it starts off with him late at night with his neighbour over the wall going, "It's 3 a.m, and he's in his pool with 2 hookers." And
of course.
Yeah.
I mean, Gary's just like, this is my life for you.
Gary's like, what?
He's just not bothered, is it?
Following me around, filming me.
Yeah.
There's 2 hookers off screen right now.
I do have an idea for the next It's All Geek to Me.
Go on.
Can we watch The Miracle of Birth, but in reverse?
I was going to say, but from Nathan and Joe's perspective.
I don't think anyone wants to see that in reverse.
I mean,
what are you saying about Nathan and Joe?
Although, if we want to get geeky about it, like there was a very funny Red Dwarf episode called Backwards, which everything went in reverse, didn't it?
I do remember that was a brilliant. Yeah, that was a really good.
Very good. Yeah.
Did you ever hear about Did I ever tell you about the sex education documentary that I did when we were at college?
No, I don't think so.
So, when we finished our BTEC course and I went on and did A levels, somebody from the college approached me because Channel 4 were making a documentary about puberty.
Right.
And
I remember.
Because I was doing stand-up comedy and stuff, like sort of starting out. They were like, it'll be really good exposure for you, which I'd be like, Rich Gittins, comedian, Leeds, film me walking down the street, it'd be in black and white. And then we'd ask you some questions and, just give us your responses. It's like, okay, cool. So we filmed it all. And they start asking me questions and they're like, so when did you start using deodorant? And I was like, when my armpits started smelling of turnips. And they're like, and I said, I raided my brother's Blue Strauss and Old Spice collection, and I didn't realise what it was, and I just sort of splashed it all over my body and went to school smelling like the ground floor of Debenhams. No one would sit next to me because I smelled so bad. And that was the interview. It came out on TV, and no Rich Gittins comedian from Leeds, nothing like that. No me walking down the street in black and white. It was literally this. It was a baby coming out of a lady's vagina, and then all of the other stuff coming out, and then it sort of dissolved into my face, right? And I'm just sat there, and they've edited it for me to go, I started using deodorant when my armpits smelled of turnips. No one would sit next to me at school because it smelled so bad. That's it. That was it. That's all that happened. And that documentary, they kept using that in schools for the next 20 years. Because I'd be teaching class and kids would be coming up to me, look, we're totally fine. And then suddenly one day the kids would come in and they'd be like,
Are you the
And I'm
turnip
like,
guy?
you've seen the documentary. And they're like, yeah, it was you. So yeah.
Can you sign me turnip?
That was my first ever TV thing that I did.
Can you send us the clip?
I haven't. I tried to find it on YouTube because I haven't seen it for since I was like 19. Since it came out, I've kind of avoided it. But I thought it'd be funny to show Sylvia, but I can't find it anywhere. It's going to exist somewhere. But yeah,
surely.
I always tell people about the time when you were doing stand up at the Dry Dock and Peter Kay were headlined. We couldn't believe it. We were on that night. We were his first gigs. And we're like, what? Who's this guy? He's amazing.
I know he just won the BBC Comedian of the Year awards.
But there were like there were nobody in there. Well, there were about 20 people in Dry Dock. A little gig. And they were on, and we were like,
yeah, get him like three times. He changed massively. That first time he was really lovely, and then the next time he was not nice at all.
Wow.
It was a gig I did in Sheffield.
Because he recognised you from Turnip commercial. Well,
yes, exactly it.
Oh
No, I
God,
thought it might have been one of those, like, you know, he'd sort of just made it a bit famous when we met him at the Dry Dock, and he was like really grateful and really happy. Then the next time, it was that middling kind of fame where some people know you, but some people don't, but you're doing really well. And I just thought there was maybe that brings a bit of an attitude sometimes with people. Dry Dock, I've got a lot of good memories of being at the Dry Dock.
Back in the day,
I was at the Dry Dock on Thursday.
Yeah. Is that after you'd come to my flat and stood in the garden?
I did. I sat in the garden. Oh, you garden?
I try.
Are they legal?
Have you ever dry docked, Gary?
Oh my God, it is, Mandy. Yeah, it is. Sorry, Rich.
New film with the
yes,
thingy.
it's called The Ballad of the Songbird and the Snake, and it was a prequel book that was written by Suzanne Collins about 2-3 years ago. I've read it. It's very good, but it's about how the games progressed from just lumping a load of the tributes into one tiny space and watching them kill each other really quickly to actually President Snow creating the games that you see in the original film. It's very good. Yeah. Good. Highly recommend. And just while we're before we go, just because I've absolutely loved it, and I just wondered if anyone else has watched it. I know Chris won't have because Chris hasn't seen the first season. But has anyone watched the first season and the second season of Yellow Jacket?
Yeah, I love it. It's absolutely brilliant.
Oh my God, so good.
Well, they took a break, didn't they, this last week for Yellow Jackets? So episode 6. So I had a little hiatus for a week. But yeah, it's absolutely brilliant.
Just superb. Have you seen it, Gary?
I saw the first season. I need to continue watching. It was disturbing.
Yes, very well. It gets more disturbing.
Yeah, really. Oh my God, it does.
Yeah.
I mean, what you knew was what you know is gonna happen happens basically in the second season. All the way through the first season, you're like, yeah, okay, there's hints of this, and then it happens in the second season, and
they're not shy, are they? They're not shy about it.
Not at all.
And you know what, Elijah Wood, fantastic. Christina Ricci.
Oh my God, that was such a brilliant surprise seeing him pop up. And Christina Ricci is wonderful. Who knew that they were the buddy cop pairing that you
that you dreamed of?
You wanted to see.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, they're phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't talked about the saddest news of all week that James Corden has finished his chat show.
Oh,
what? Anyway, so back to Star Wars.
You could have kept him over there, Gary. We didn't really want him back. James Corden.
It's coming home.
He's coming back.
Sadly.
Isn't it funny how he finished the week before the writer's strike? He's threatening to end all the chat shows in America.
Yeah, he's got no material now, has he? Yeah.
None of them have. Yeah. I mean, he didn't have any before. Even with
the writer's strike. Have you guys spoken much about it? I mean, how badly do you think it's going to?
The writer's strike. Well,
because
they've cancelled all the late night talk shows this week, haven't they? And Saturday Night Live.
Right. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Because
the strike is very necessary.
Yeah. No, I agree. But there's talk of them expediting a lot of the work over to UK writers, because there is a crossover anyway with streaming platforms with Netflix and Amazon and things like that. That it's does it matter if they're American writers when we use British writers anyway? That's just so there is a do we call for solidarity, with our American friends and everyone get paid more money, or do we take the work because the work's so sporadic for us at the moment? So yeah, that's been an interesting conversation.
I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? People can work remotely pretty much anywhere now, because of stuff like this, like we're talking on here. It's so easy.
It's easy to have a writer's room on Zoom, and everyone just throw ideas around it.
If you wanted a joke right now, all I'd have to do is pull this book up, and I'd go, "Why couldn't the Empire find the rebel base?
Why not?
They were looking in all the wrong places."
Oh my god! That's amazing. That's amazing. I love that.
You just pull that up, and away you go. You've got your Saturday Night Live right there.
That's the best one yet.
But it might end chat shows. It might end them completely because everybody gets their information off the internet anyway, faster than anything else now. So if you're waiting for, I don't know, Jimmy Kimmel or someone to have a guest on, you think they've already told us all the information they're going to say, online, Instagram and all that business, and your TikToks.
I wonder if any series are going to write. We're just going to go with chatbot GT. That's as our writers this season.
Some of them have been saying that as well. Write as an opening monologue to do with one of the news topics of the week, and it'll go.
But it's not going to be able to have nuance and not yet anyway. Nuance and sarcasm and humor and all those sorts of things. Not intentionally, surely.
I think somebody did the test. I'm sure somebody did a test of one, and it came out with some stuff, and they were like, "It's actually all right."
Richard, our robot overlords are listening to everything that we say. So I would suggest that you say nice things.
I always say please and thank you to Alexa.
Yeah.
Alexa just came on a minute ago when you were talking about your tape. She's just come on now. Sorry, I can't do that. You're like, she's listening.
We love
Not now, Alexa.
We love you, Alexa. Thank you, Alexa.
We're not even real. We're all AI.
We are all AI.
Alexa, are you self-aware? I know who I am. Let's put it that way.
The thing is about AI is this is the worst it's ever going to be in terms of its ability. This is the worst. Like, it's only going to get better and stronger and more intelligent. That's on a monthly basis.
Did we put that up? James Corden, you love him, right? Yeah.
You did put that up, and I laughed very much. But then we just,
chatbot on Geek. Yeah, an AI chatbot.
I've got a question for you. Would you rather lick the sweat from the folds of James Corden underneath his boobie, one of his boobies, or have him try out his new material on you for an entire day?
Try out new material.
New material, yeah. Because he won't have any, so it doesn't matter.
Nat's thinking about it.
How
what?
Has he done
exercise? Has he just
done? When did he last shower? And
he just finished his last monologue on his show.
You know what? For all the negative things that people, I think he looks like he's pretty clean. I think he looks like he smells good.
I don't think anybody's ever said that about him. I think they just mostly talk about his terrible attitude towards people and guests on his show. I don't think anybody's ever gone, he's a bit whiffy.
I think it tastes like Lynx Africa.
Yeah.
If you looked under there.
The tastier Lynx.
Yeah.
I'm considering. Let's put it that way. Like a full day.
Yeah, if you can name the aerosol he's wearing for the taste.
Yeah, and
that's the deal.
As long as he's not using any sort of medicated deodorant under them boobies or anything, I'd have to think about it. Do you know what I mean?
As long as he's not got a skin rash under his, Oh. Gary's still thinking. Gary's like lost in thought. It's like,
Rich, dead quick while you're here and while Gary's thinking. Because I keep going on about it. Mandy's going to get sick of it. Have you seen Renfield or seen the trailer for Renfield?
No.
I've seen the trailer.
What is it?
Rich!
Watch the start.
Rich, I'm sending you it. I'm watching. Right, I'm sending you it now on.
Nicolas Cage as Dracula. Everybody's been talking about.
Oh, right, cool. I mean, Nick Cage, man. I saw a Nick Cage film recently, and it was amazing. It was amazingly bad, but in a really good way, and it was supposed to be that way. It was basically a guy who was killing lots of automatrons, cartoony automatrons in a deserted restaurant that was haunted by these automatron like rabbits and things like that.
I read a review of that. Yeah, I saw a review. I watched a review, sorry, on YouTube about that film. I can't remember what it's called though. A while back. It's quite an older one, isn't it?
Yeah, it was
a few years. Yeah,
it was brilliant. It was stupid. It was perfect. So I've been doing a show recently, and I just thought I'd show you.
Oh my God! Look at that.
I thought it was
look at you.
I thought it was the Loki guy at first. What's his name?
Well,
Middleston.
They were going for Jason Momoa. I think it looks more like the man with no face from Game of Thrones.
Mm.
You know what? That's the guy I want to smell.
Or Trent Krim from.
Or James Gordon.
Or Trent Krim from Ted Lasso.
What's the show you doing?
On Minio. It's in the Embry Theatre. It's cool. Yeah. I fight directed it. It was it's about the Romans and Germans. It's a true story.
Oh.
Bit of Baroque. I'm not a big fan of Baroque, but there's some absolute bangers in this opera. It's yeah.
Who is the pick on Rick's for? It was you. It was him.
That was me.
Yeah. Show it again. Some another peek.
Look at
You
that.
look like a proper ninja.
It does look a bit Dracula-y, I've got to say.
His
like
name's
Gary Oldman.
Sigius Mayer.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's a German leader.
Mm.
But I think he looks a bit more like that.
Yeah.
Like a younger, more handsome version of that.
Thanks, Matt. That's the
Like,
nicest
you
thing
don't look like
anyone's said to me
that.
today. Thanks, pal.
We watched. We watched. What did we watch? We watched the Indiana Jones trailer earlier. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
We said
I look forward to it. I look forward to it. Just no, you know, what's the fucking word I'm thinking of? No
preconceptions.
Conceptions, that's the one.
Hopefully they won't show anything else now before it's on. You know, they start doing these little spots and that, and they ruin all the films. Saying earlier,
absolutely will. You know they will.
Yeah, they show too much though. But the thing is, I'm one of them. You know what I'm like? I'll watch them all as well instead of going, no, I don't want to watch it. Yeah. I have to go. No, I've got to watch that 80 times now.
Yeah. You want to see exactly every little detail. If there's any little Easter eggs in there. When's that? In June.
June 28th here. 30th in other places.
Oh, sucks to be
so
Gary.
we can message Gary and go, oh my God.
And just tell me.
Yeah. I'm gonna live message the film to you while I'm sat there, Gary.
Thanks,
that is, I don't go to the cinema that much. That is probably the film that I will go and watch at the cinema this year.
What do you think of Guardians? Are you not bothered?
No.
We talked about it.
I'll wait till that comes out on Disney Plus. Yeah. Or I'll probably find a stream of it somewhere before that, like I will do with Ant-Man as well. Yeah. Yeah, you know, they're fun. Is it James Gunn isn't doing it, is he? Because I know he's over with DC now. Is he able to do both at the same time?
Yeah, he's done it, hasn't he? Already. It's James Gunn, isn't it? So
that's weird, isn't it? Because he made Guardians massive, and then they got rid of him because, you know, shit went down.
For reasons.
He went over to DC, made DC a hit, and then they brought him back to do Guardians 3.
And now he's back over there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what he does with DC.
Well, it's Superman, the new Superman film, they were talking about that one. Is that the first thing they're doing?
Yeah, no, I just find myself, I struggle to.
Would you know, when we're talking about the CGI in not older people, you know what I mean, younger versions of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anybody, what would you do if you could if you could make a younger version of somebody in a film, dead or alive, what film would you do?
If I were to take...
So if you could make a film and you
Yeah.
could use anybody from the past back in it, CGI,
And de-age them.
de-aged. Have a think about that. But I was just going to say, what about a Batman and Superman with Christopher Reeve and Michael Keaton?
Ooh,
Yes.
that would be good.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
I would like to bring Michael J. Fox back. Just in anything. Just not enough Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, but what film? Because you don't want another Back to the Future,
Don't
do you?
care. No, Batman.
If you could make it, yeah. If you could make a Back to the Future film with them two back in it, would you think it'd be worth doing or not? Do you think it's like leave it?
No,
Leave it.
we rewatched those 3 the other week as well, and that day was just pure bliss. It was incredible. At the third film, I realised I've only seen that film like twice. And the first time I ever saw it, it was like, hi,
how are you?
Oh my God.
Hi there.
Hi.
Who's this?
Nathan's here.
Oh my God, it's a puppy!
Oh.
Oh my God.
Hi,
I'm gorgeous.
Nathan.
Hi, Nathan. How you doing?
That's Nathan.
Buddy.
Oh, look at you.
Hello, little hairy Webby. How are you?
What a little angel.
Isn't Webby always hairy, though?
No, it's just got chocolatey nipples.
You look like an Ewok.
Does look like a little Ewok.
Oh,
a little
Okay.
handsome Ewok.
He's adorable.
Right, well, this is the show from now on. Just
Yeah.
stare at it.
Look
going,
at
no.
you.
What's his real name?
Her name is
Oh, her.
Reese. Because her hair, when she was born, looked like Reese's Pieces.
Oh,
Reese.
Hey, Reese.
Reese.
Oh my
did
Who's
God.
a good Reese?
I did wonder why she wasn't responding to Nathan.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Hey,
she's
Reese.
adorable.
She's like,
She's like,
camera out my
"Please
face.
Put me the fuck down.
Hey, Reese, you are live online in
You're a
front of
star.
2 people now.
You're a star.
Oh, Reese.
Like, I don't give a shit.
I know.
Yeah, man.
Don't mind me
she's
saying,
not
she's a bit up herself.
I just think she's relaxed. She's not
She
phased.
could just say hello. You know what I mean?
You know what? Don't pressure her. She's very young. She's very new to this.
She is. She's not
also
even
very
2 years old
beautiful.
yet.
Oh, I didn't know she was young. All right.
And she's
Well,
beautiful. So, you know.
She is. She's natural.
Reese with a laugh.
Oh,
Okay.
she's a cutie.
We're all
You should have dressed Reese up as an Ewok for the show.
She is.
Oh,
I'll tell you what I did see. I watched.
with the...
I'm a bit of a dog person. You know, I love dogs. I watch a lot of dog videos. And there was one the other day where you can get these outfits. I don't really agree with dressing dogs up myself.
No, me neither.
But
Unless
there was
it's
one, and
Ewok.
it was funny. It was these little dog outfits that you put on the front of them, and it's like Chucky. And it's got a knife raised, and when they run, it goes like that. It's
Oh,
really,
yeah, I've seen that.
it was funny.
Yeah.
But I still don't agree with dressing dogs up, man.
I like to
The
put a bow tie on
the
my
spider
dog.
ones. Yeah, I've got one with Dexter at Nathan's wedding
Yeah.
with a bow tie.
Yeah, the spider dogs are funny, Rich. You're right. Yeah.
Spider ones are really
And
funny.
those people who
They're
put
doing them in
dogs-
Japan and let them run it, like lift doors open, and this spider dog runs out, and all these Japanese. Ah!
Yeah. I always want them people who carry dogs in bags as well. I always want the dog to shit everywhere in the bag.
It's a bit cruel.
No, just to say like, stop putting me in your fucking bag, you stupid twat.
I have a question for all you guys.
I-
What's your favorite
Would
thing
you put
to
a dog in a
squeeze?
bag? Pardon?
What's your favorite thing to squeeze?
Several people's mums.
Yeah.
You wanted honest answer, Gary. It's nothing but honesty on this show. I mean, going back to the carry on theme earlier, I love a squeeze of a pear.
Natalie, what about you? Your favorite thing to squeeze?
Okay, I'm not
That
going to be
wasn't my real
rude.
answer, by the way. Can I just hang on?
It's
Go
too
on.
late. You're a sex
Go on.
pest.
All right.
It's
That's-
been
You
said.
are, yeah, you're
It's
on
been
several
said.
registers.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I was never on the
Little Rich-
register at school because I didn't turn up.
Yeah. That's what you say.
Go on. Sorry, Nat. Sorry.
No, you're all right. Well, earlier on, Rich, when my cat Luna jumped up here, we called her Rich for a while because you weren't with us. But it's probably one of my cats because I don't want to be rude like Chris or filthy. I just like to squeeze my little cat. I like to squeeze my pussy. I like to squeeze my little cat.
That's rude,
Yeah.
right? What I
The
said.
homeless guy yelled that at me the other day.
Can I just say, Nat, you might like squeezing your cats, but do they like it back? I mean, you don't actually ask them if they
Oh
want
my
to be
God.
squeezed.
I didn't get consent. You're absolutely right. Yeah.
So think on.
I'm
Which is
gonna-
why I
I'm
always
gonna-
get consent from my pairs that I squeeze.
I'm going to have to go to the loo soon. I'm really sorry. I might have to leave you soon.
It's all right. Well, I think we're done soon anyway. There's no funny happening.
No, we just exposed you as a sex
Rich,
pest.
what's your favorite thing to squeeze?
Come on, Rich. What?
I know. Sorry.
Did you say poo?
Penis. I thought you said penis.
No,
I thought I heard poo.
No, poo.
You said a P word, and I just jumped to conclusions.
Mine is peanut butter.
It's funny. We got. Look at that.
Gary's
You won a prize.
Whoa.
Peanut. How can you? What do you mean squeezy peanut butter?
Gary's cheeks. Squeeze his cheeks.
Hang on. Do you have squeezy peanut butter?
Yeah, I think we're missing the fact that people are squeezing peanut butter here.
Gary, how do you squeeze your peanut butter?
I usually just take hi. I usually just take like a scooper and just put peanut butter in my hands and just squeeze it.
Whoa.
And then after that, I usually just wipe it on me.
I mean, this sounds like a serial killer, Gary. Really, it's like kind of. Is this your training to like?
I'm just glad that you and Mandy have found each other.
Yeah, it's
I
beautiful.
wonder how Nat was drinking wine and having a little bit.
Yeah. It's
Are
getting.
you
it's getting
drinking
there
wine
now,
out of a
Andy.
sippy cup?
No, I had wine out of this.
Out of the
And
bottle.
water out of this, and I've nearly finished it. So yeah, I need a wee.
We'll go soon anyway. We've done an hour and 40.
What's your favorite thing to milk?
My favorite thing to milk this show right now.
Your jokes, Gary.
Yeah, what's your favorite thing to milk?
This Star Wars joke book. This has been milked all night, trying to come up with more Star Wars content. Oh dear! What did Obi-Wan say to Luke when he tried to eat sausages with a spoon?
What?
Use the fork,
Luke.
Of course he did. Jesus Christ!
I'm glad I got one.
Who tries too hard to be a Jedi? Obi-Wannabe.
Oh no! You should have left it at the Alderaan one.
I know.
You did it again. You did that last time. You spoiled it.
If we got really desperate, I did bring a pack of Star Wars trading cards to open.
Trading card, Tony.
I'll see what we've got.
Yeah, what happened to trading card, Tony?
He did. Apparently, this is what I heard. Because I know him, friends with him.
Yeah.
He did 500 episodes and realised that they were running out of card packs quickly. So
And here you are flaunting a card pack in front of him.
I know, but he's done these cards already a few times. Let's see what we got. Look at that. That's a prestige card right there.
The Force Ghost.
Hey, it's old Anakin as well. Controversial. Where's the thing? Look, it's the old version, not the young one.
Well. Thank you.
How many cards do you get in a pack?
You get
one,
2, 3, 4,
Just one.
5.
And do you get like a shiny one? Like you know, we like Panini stickers. You get
Not in
like
these. Some you do, not in these ones though.
Right.
I'll show you what we got.
Like one of them isn't like a hologram or something like that.
No, not in it's this cheap set. These ones not cheap. Star Destroyer, Star Wars Day in it. Oh, you get a nice little drawing of the back of that. This is why Train to get Tony quit. Last one. There you go.
Lovely.
We're worth it, aren't it?
I have the last Star Wars question for all of you.
Go on.
My
Go on.
bladder needs to hurry up. Go on.
Go on. It's gone off.
Amazing.
Here's
That's
my question.
brilliant.
Who would you want
Okay.
to come back as a Force ghost to give you advice?
Oh, I know this straight away.
Anyone
Straight
dead?
away.
John
Anyone?
Candy for Chris.
Actually, no. Actually, no. But now you said it, yeah. But no, I was going to say our old mate. Do you know what I mean?
Stanley.
Oh,
Stanley.
Hey, Spidey fans, I'm back to give you some advice. You know, when I was in the office at Marvel, I used to say to the guys, get me a coffee, but I was always joking.
oh, Stan.
He's always got advice to help you. I mean, you always feel better when he's saying something, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I'm going to go. I'll go on, Rich. Go
didn't
on.
realise how much I missed Stanley. That Stanley.
Yeah, it's back.
He wasn't here on the last couple of shows we did.
It
so,
wasn't. Yeah, because we can put stills up.
Right, guys. Natalie needs a wee.
All right.
I need a wee.
Should we wrap up then?
A wee.
Should we
Natalie needs a wee.
Should we wrap
Natalie
up?
needs a wee.
Woo!
Yes.
Right. Well, what can we say? It's been Star Wars Day.
Do you know what? It's been too long, people. We need to do this more often, please.
Yeah,
Please, yeah.
we do.
Yes,
we'll get
please.
Webman back in here, but we'll try and do some more shows more regular because it has been ages. I can't remember what last one we did.
For Christmas.
Christmas, yeah.
Halloween, maybe.
Halloween. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Halloween. Do you know why? Because we all had Halloween names, didn't we, on us things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I logged in tonight, it was still on it.
Yeah. Mine was Rich Gittings. Yeah.
Meow.
Brilliant.
Very good.
Brilliant.
We're getting come back. Yeah, you know.
I never wanted to leave, Mandy. I never wanted to leave.
It's Gary's fault.
I never wanted to stop. Yeah.
Gary was too busy playing pianos in his shop.
Yeah.
He just told us all where to go, and we were like, Gary, come on. He went, no, too busy.
Well, we've got to do a show for Indiana Jones.
Yes.
You have
Surely.
to.
Yeah, definitely.
And is there anything else coming out that we might want to do a show for before Natalie wees herself?
I don't know. I don't know what else.
I'm going to be filling this sippy cup.
With the straw.
I don't know. We'll see what's coming up. We'll do some, but definitely, you know, big events. What they used to call tentpole movies.
Tentpole movies? Nice.
Summer blockbusters. I don't wonder why they call them tentpole movies. Was it because it was like an attraction, like a circus, do you think? I don't know. Maybe they watched them in big tents. You're going to Google it. Right, should we say bye then?
Bye then.
Oh, this has been lovely.
Thanks to everybody for joining us with your comments and everything. We've enjoyed coming back tonight for a Star Wars special. As always, lovely to see you guys. Have you found the Google yet? Have you done it? Tentpole movies, we're all waiting.
It's a program of film that supports the financial performance of a film studio, television network, or cinema chain.
Well, there you go. That makes total sense.
Well, we're going to say bye to the cast of Star Wars as well. Look, there they are.
Oh, may the fourth be with you
May the
all.
Fourth be with you all.
Sorry for not being here earlier.
Now, I've just got to remember how to end this because I've forgotten how to do all the stuff all night. Oh, there it is. End broadcast. Not just log out and leave it running. Right, cool. That's it. We're done. Nice to see you all. We'll see you all again.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.